Hello everyone! Welcome to Nova Drift. This game's been gaining a lot of popularity lately. It's basically asteroids, but a roguelike, and there's enemy ships. A lot of enemy ships. So I'm here, I'm gonna showcase this. I'm Lady Madeline, or Madeline Rose, however you want to refer to me as. And let's get started here. So as we have, I'm not gonna do long intro because I know people don't really like that. At least when I watch people, I don't really like when they have a super long intro. So, we got some modifiers here. We're starting on wave 12. Elite enemies or champions are more likely to appear, and bosses are stronger. So, yeah, let's get into it, and I'll explain as we play. So you'll be starting with this little ship, and then you just gotta kind of kill a little bit to get your upgrade so you can get a weapon. Because if you don't, you're super dead if you start on wave 12 if you don't upgrade your weapon immediately. I think I'm just gonna go for the torrent, because this is like a flamethrower sort of weapon. It feels really good to use. So I'll be playing this with the mouse and keyboard, as you can see. I'm not sure that this is how most people play this game. For most people, I think it's more of a... Oh, gotta get out of that laser. It's more of a... They just don't use the mouse, mostly, from what I've seen. I was watching a couple of different people play. I noticed the Aliens Rock didn't seem to have a cursor on his screen, so he was definitely using keyboard-only controls, and it seemed to work pretty good for him, but I'm a lot more comfortable with the mouse, so I'll be using the mouse. Just obliterating swarms of these little enemies here with the flamethrower. I'm sitting on a lot of upgrades, so let's get upgrades now. I'll take the reflection shield, which something I really like about this game, out of the gate. The soundtrack's cool. The graphics are cool. They're very neon, very easy to tell, you know, what is going on, at least for me. So, and here's this shield reflect that enemies, when they hit my shield, if it doesn't break my shield, it'll get reflected back with 50% velocity and basically 1000% damage. So that's pretty good. And then shields have different functions, body gear have different functions, and then you'll start to see like the actual upgrades after this one here. So as I'm going for a flamethrower, I think I'm gonna try flamethrower with reflect shield. I really should have taken the halo. I'll take this and then mines. So as you can see, there's a lot of different upgrades going on. They all tell you exactly what's going on here. So I'm going to take improved thrusters because I have minus thrust when I'm firing my weapon. I've played this a bit. I have about 12 hours on it or so. I don't think I'm very good at it still. My highest wave is like 120. I've seen a lot of people go like 300 plus. I'm gonna take less plus projectile stuff. I want to make my projectiles I already have stronger. So along with the mines, we can take Deadly Lake, which, here's the mines. We'll take these. I'm not really sure that Torrent is the best build for this. If I'm gonna do mines with Architect, maybe I'll just switch off of Architect. Yeah, we'll take the Sentinel body. So that, because the Architect construct body, it only allows you to have one construct. I really like the minefield aspect. It's done a lot of work for me. So instead of limiting myself in that way, let's take more constructs. we'll take this upgrade, which allows my mines to shoot my projectile when they blow up. So basically I can put the mine out like this. And now I also have a trail that's going behind me that... Oh, we got a boss fight. It will deal damage with enemies run into it, which is good because it guards my back a little bit, especially with the in close pressure heavy build like this, where you want to be like basically on top of the enemy all the time to do damage. So I'm gonna take out this elite here pretty easily, it seems like. Or this boss fight, the wave 20 boss. The wave 20 boss isn't that hard, even if you start on round 12. And you get a lot more XP for doing that, so you level up faster. And we got these sort of snake enemies here. I'm gonna throw a bomb on him, so that kills him really fast. Because of the explosion. What if we got flame damage? Because right now this isn't actually fire damage, but I want it to be. I'll take this though. Actually, we'll take this and then we'll take the other thing in the future. Basically, this just allows me to have increased burn damage, which I really don't have any of yet. And I'd like to fix that pretty quickly here. I'm just gonna kind of throw into things here. I'm not gonna really do a lot of explaining because I feel like this game explains itself if you just play it enough. But you guys aren't playing the game, are you? So I really should explain things, huh? Anyway, I'm gonna take care of these enemies. These enemies are a little bit hard to kill with this build because this being my primary weapon is extremely close range, and they like to dodge when you shoot at them, so we'll be needing to take those out as soon as possible. We got Blink already, which is a nice little teleport thing I can do. That'll help me get away from laser beams, hopefully. I can go to the other side of rocks like that with no worry. This is pretty good here. These enemies are really good to encounter when you're using this because you can really just do this and they just kind of die. Use the mine there. So mostly in this I'm going to be talking very tactically. I'm not going to make a lot of banter commentary. On some of my other videos I would, but this is not that. So that guy's gonna charge. We're gonna wait for him to charge and then finish him off. Some of these like fireball charger enemies, they use their fireball and then they leave the screen. So you have to try to kill them while they're on the screen. Because if you don't, then they're gonna get away and you miss your XP. So strafing is a really good option in this game. I'm gonna take an upgrade. Rate of fire seems very good. I would like to get Warpath. See, you can see on the side here. Let me just slow it down a little bit because I know I've been going kind of fast on this. I know a lot about this game, but you guys might not. So you get offered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 upgrades. I should have known that just by the shape of it. But on the side here, you can see when you pick upgrades, well, wild mods are something different, but normal type upgrades, they have like a skill path. And so because I took improved thruster and deadly wake, I was able to get my teleporting ability, which is very important to me. I often will die to the laser beam enemies, and that provides a very nice way to get out of that quickly without taking a shit ton of damage. We're going to take the rate of fire here because it progresses to this, which is War Stacks, or Warpath War Stack. It's confusing because the upgrade is called Warpath, but the innate abilities are War Stacks. It's weird. But I'll gain rate of fire and thrust for every stack of each enemy that I kill, which rate of fire is going to be really good for the flamethrower. So I'm going to take this. Oh, and then we get Warpath right away as well, which this progresses into the siege weaponry. This is another reason why I really bad took the thrust is because that's gonna hurt me a lot. I want to find the calibration. I don't remember what I need for it. I know it's a red upgrade, but it's not any of these. I have a lot of rerolls. I might as well go looking for it. Skirmish is pretty good for this build also. I really should get a Halo shield eventually, but we'll use the reflector for now. Improved regeneration and shield cooldown while I'm not firing. That could be good. I'm gonna take this because we already have the fire trail, so I might as well double down on fireballs behind me. It'll help me do damage while I'm running because I'm gonna have to do. Oh my goodness! I almost died just now. I was not paying attention how much damage that was. We gotta. Oh my! Gotta be really careful while my shield is regenerating there. So now I've got a source power up. I'll be able to do extra damage and fire rate for a short time. These enemy cargo trains are really important to blow up because they have XP in them and rerolls, which is really helpful. At some point I'd really like to see the ultra mines, but for now I'm gonna reroll these. Some of these are really good, but I think I'm gonna reroll again, mostly because yeah, this is really good. I should just take that. The plus weapon damage without extra projectiles is a big deal to me. So, I want that. I'm gonna dodge that fireball. If I don't grab the XP in time, I think it actually does disappear after a bit. So, I'm gonna be kind of charging on people. Okay, another plus weapon damage. What's this? Antimatter rounds. Payload plus concentrate blast. Plus 20 base damage for weapons that hit. Plus 10% total projectile size and projectile velocity. That's really good. Damaging muzzle blast. Oh, but I take heavy hull self damage when I fire. So if I want this, I need to go anti-self damage. Oh, is increased slightly for each additional projectile. This might actually not be really good with the flamethrower. I maybe should avoid picking that up actually, because that's a lot. I fire a lot of projectiles. It's 3 times 2, so it's 6. Plus, however fast they're shooting, you know. So that's probably gonna kill me if I take that. I am gonna take the payload though, because we have a boss coming. Now this will be the space station, and we're gonna try to get into here and just kind of focus down these little weak points, because this attack you can be on the inside of the area. It's actually safer, so we'll want to quickly deplete these. You get a lot of extra damage on him very quickly, and then we're gonna guard for this attack and just kind of try to dodge mostly. This is a hard one. I touch these purple orbs, they do a lot of damage to me. Okay. I'm gonna try to run down as best as I can here. Get on the inside. Pull some mines. And he's dead. That's a very dangerous fight. If you're wondering why I now have all these little mini... Ow. Those fireballs do a lot of shield damage. If you're wondering why now I have all those mini guys, they don't last very long. It's just an ability that I have, which I'm not sure is really worth it with this character, but it helps sometimes. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have taken that one. It's okay though. We're gonna wait until these guys charge and then hit them with our mines, because we do not want to be anywhere near those guys when they blow up, and their flamethrower is close range, so... Alright, now that we're taking care of those, let's get this. Projectile velocity would extend my range, and it does give me a little bit of extra damage, but I think I should take the shield up because I almost died like really early, like mid-round 20s, because I was not properly paying attention to my HP, so I really should just take this. That enemy there that I just killed is a priority because it will try to shield the other enemies. I read it. Try to get as many of these as I can for the extra. Get rid of these purple guys in the back first. And then we can focus on this guy. Oh my goodness, my shield dropped like a rock. Hold on a minute. Okay, this is good. Oh, but it's minus rate of fire. This seems not as good as I probably think it is. This could be like the best thing, but I'm not going to take that. I'm going to take my shield. And we're gonna, oh my. Okay, let's back off for a minute while we just play the dodging game for a second while we're trying to get our shield back there, and then we'll go back in on him. And he's dead. Like, I will actually often die to elite enemies more often than bosses, I feel like. Oh, this guy. I really, really, really don't like this one. Ow. Ow. And that's why he died, but that hurt. Ugh. Oh, that one. You do not want to run into this guy, like, at all. The elite enemy version of this one, very difficult. He shoots a lot of bombs, and it's super hard to deal with this build, but we got through it. Why don't y'all just line up for me? So the shield guy. Come on, pick him up. There we go. That shield guy had more HP than I thought. I should use my upgrades. I have a couple. We'll take this again, because that's a recursive mod, which means I'll get more fireballs if I take it more than once. Which is really cool, actually. I like how they have that kind of thing where you can spec into a certain kind of mod with those recursives. So anytime it says recursive, this mod may be taken multiple times. Those are usually build-breaking abilities. And with this, I'm really looking for more burn upgrades now. Shield effect radius is not really that important. I'll take the shield cooldown though. And this is a good idea, because it gives me +3 to mines, +/- assembly speed. So this is going to let me use my mines a lot more. Honestly, I really enjoy the minefield upgrade. It's pretty cool. Watch this. Boop. And he's gone. Any enemy that's really dangerous to be next to, I'm just going to kind of zoom in on him and drop a bombs load on him. And he's going to die. Just like that. So that's kind of what we're hoping to do with our game plan here, is that the bombs is a burst damage option for us. And I really don't want to get sucked into this singularity. Oh my. I don't like the singularity. It steals my XP. Ooh, get away from that. Okay, this is my most notorious boss. I am very bad at fighting this thing. I have learned that the best thing to do is to just dodge until it does a specific attack. Or at least for my playstyle. Now it's doing this attack, I can get in on him like this. Use the bombs. Okay, now I gotta get out, because he's gonna summon a black hole. And now basically we're just on dodge mode again. I'm only being dangerous with the black hole here because I have extra thrust upgrades. Speaking of upgrades, let's take this really quickly. I have a lot of rerolls. I can afford to be picky. You know, with all this thrust, the stabilization seems like a really good idea. And especially if I can pick this up. I did not know that this was a thing that existed, and I want it very badly. Because that's going to be huge. Due to I have lowered speed when I am shooting my main gun. Ow. 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 Yeah, see, you can get fucked up by this guy really fast if you run into those orbs. That's why I'm going to just sit here and regen my shield, even though I could have been killing him just there. Oh, I'm dead. I am not dead. I got out of it. Oh, I'm dead. I'm not dead. Wait, what? How does that work? Do you not die to the black hole? That's the first time I actually got sucked into it. So I'm not sure. You definitely don't want to get hit by that. And I am too fast. Okay. Remember the stabilization. Okay. Ow. Oh my goodness. Die already. I hate this boss. I hate it so much. Okay. I really wanted to go for this in this build. This is what I was trying to make this video for, was the saturation fire with the torrent. But I think I'm not gonna take siege weapon right now. I'm gonna take calibrate before siege weaponry, because I don't want all of this. Plus I need this thing before I can take that. Otherwise I'm gonna be like super fucked, because then that's gonna make it only 40% minus thrust instead of 80, which is going to help a lot. So discharge. Okay, that's right. This is not for this build. I think it's cool, and you guys can pause and look at the stats here if you really want, but it's not relevant to the build, so I'm not going to explain it right now. Like I said, I got 10 rerolls. I can afford to be really picky right now. I don't want any of these. This is the thing. Okay, good. That's the thing I was looking for. My speed is no... It's less. Oh, okay. I'm just gonna bomb that. See, that's how cool the mines are. I just get to have like a free way out of a lot of things that would normally just kill me outright. Wow, this... I'm very fast. I don't think I've ever had a build that was this mobile. Well, that bomb cluster kind of missed. He's got fireballs too, but I'm just gonna stick close to his side. The best way to kill this enemy is to hit him just around from this angle. You want to hit at a spot where the front of it can't hit you, but neither can the fireballs. And then he's just kind of a chump. I'm kind of surprised he didn't die to those things. Alright, let's take an upgrade. I'm going to be shooting a lot, so this ability is not really that good for me. But This doesn't seem good. I don't know why I would want that. Well, actually, I do see why I would want that. If you picked it at a time where you're later in the game, maybe, and you needed to get rid of a bunch of mods that aren't relevant to you anymore, that would maybe be a good thing to have. But none of the other stuff is actually useful to me for this. So I know I can see siege weaponry here, but I feel like I'm gonna die if I take this right now. My defense is not good enough, so I'm gonna take the flash shield. It'll give me 20% increased or decreased cooldown time for my shield. Oh, they have cluster bombs. That's cute. So do I. Oh, my shield dropped. Okay, let's back away for a minute. Alright, I got my shield back. Got my mines. Gonna run in there. Oh, he's not actually fully dead. Wow. That is one tough son of a bitch. Alright. Strafing. Huh? I already have the blink. I'm not sure that I need blink and strafe. That just seems confusing. I also haven't really been using the blink, and I really should. Let's see, what can I do with this stuff? Armor stacks attack enemies when you fire according on impact. Okay, so basically this is good, because I'll be in close a lot, and I'm going to be taking damage from closer range enemies. All of this just seems like very good defense, so I'm going to take that. That's what I'm lacking on mostly right now, is defense. I'm not really having a problem with my offense, thanks to the mines. Oh my goodness, it's an elite. Oh my goodness, and he's shielded. Okay, please die. I need to take out all of these shield guys. Oh. Okay, so fireballs, they just kind of linger. They're really dangerous because of that. This guy needs to move up from the bottom of the screen. This is really annoying. I could go off the side of the screen, but it's harder to do that on keyboard and mouse, but you have like more guaranteed control, I guess. Like doing this is difficult because your cursor has to be like directly in front of you when you go over the side, or it doesn't work. Ow, 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 ow. See how quickly my shield depleted when he stuck me with that? I'm gonna wait for a second here. Patience, patience. That's why we need defense upgrades. Ooh, okay, please, give. It's just a little XP. Alright, let me get the bomb. Ah, dude, I'm trying to get in there to bomb you. Stop doing that. Wow, that's like my most powerful attack and it barely did anything. This guy is gonna be hard to deal with. Alright. Let's just play it safe here. No need to rush. Wow, this thing has a lot of HP. Like, a lot. Target focus. Okay, good. He didn't hit me with the fireballs that time. I can keep going on the damage. This is good. Making more progress now. This guy should be a boss. That mines was good. And he's gone. Wow. See, now sometimes you can get super mods if you have a certain amount of upgrades. Like this one, I forget what the prerequisite for this is, but it's basically for crashing builds, like when you crash into enemies to kill them, because you don't get a weapon anymore. And you can't create non-shielding constructs, so it's basically crashing only mode if you take this, but you have to kind of build for that ahead of time, which we didn't, so I'm not gonna take it. But I am usually close to enemies when I take damage, so I'm going to take the reflexive shields, which will deal a small amount of damage to enemies when I get hit. So, oh yeah, so you can see the little energy spikes going out there. I'm not sure if that costs shield to do though. Some things cost shield energy to activate like that, so I gotta be careful. This is a dream round. You love to see this round with the Tempest because you just get to kill basically all the enemies for free before they even come on the screen. Wow, there's a lot of them too. Epic. Alright, take a couple upgrades here. Again, I can afford to be very choosy, and I should. I don't need extra rotation speed. I don't need hull regen. I don't really need any of this. Oh, wait, what's this? Charged mines? How does this even work? This doesn't seem that great, because I don't want charge shot for this weapon anyway. I'm not sure that this is... I think this would nerf my mines if I took that. I could be completely wrong, but I'm gonna be picky with my upgrades right now, because I have only one upgrade. I have a lot of rerolls that I haven't been using. I've just been kind of settling for things, and I feel like that's my downfall with this game, is that I'll always take upgrades just because they're there instead of wasting rerolls, when I should be looking for very specific things. There's hidden power again. Rerolling. No, I don't need to be any faster. I'm already having a hard time controlling my damage here. I'm not noticing the Scorching Wake doing a lot, but that's probably also because I'm not actively trying to do anything with it. If I see a Halo shield down here, I'll take it. But I think it's better than the reflective one right now. No, I shouldn't take the Halo shield for this, because I get damage with it, but it's not really worth it, I don't think. The build is fine the way it is right now. I should just focus on making my damage better for the moment. Which I'm not really getting anything that's helping me with that. I will take this though. Even though I probably have passed this already, I didn't notice that this goes into this. These upgrades are good. What damage does that even do? Ow. Oh yeah, okay. This is one of the elite versions of this guy. This is going to be less problematic than it would be otherwise, but only because I have the flamethrower and it can blow up the bombs. Ow. Okay, I'd really like to get in on this guy and throw some mines at him. Okay, okay, calm down a little bit there. Alright, he's got her. Again, I'm noticing I'm not really using my blink a lot, which I should, because the cooldown on it's not really that much. And I can get damage out of it too, so. Alright. Need either defense or mine specialist. I want a mine specialist. Let's see. What kind of stuff could we be pulling here? Here's the Halo Shield. Just so you guys know why I wanted to take this is because I'm being close with this weapon anyway. And the Halo Shield is basically an aura of fire damage. But my shield takes self-damage when I burn things. So I have to be really careful about how I use that, which is why I don't want to with this build. Because usually I would take this build with something like Railgun, because it takes care of the small enemies for me, and I don't have to worry about the swarming guys, because I can just run through them. But yeah, I don't know about this one. I was talking about getting to this, so I'm going to take this upgrade, because then I can maybe get this one next level, and that'd be really good, because the self-damage resistance from here is why I want that. If we're going to go for siege weaponry eventually, we're going to need a lot of self-damage resistance. So, and it's armor stack, so we'll take that. Ow. I don't know why I just ran into that guy instead of pressing back, so. Just gonna be quickly dismantling these guys. I think those might be the easiest enemies to kill with this gun. Lots of bullets on the screen right now. This is the Wave 80 boss, which is actually a little bit problematic. I am not sure if I have the power to kill you right now. He's construct focused. Okay, I'm gonna die. Like, if I don't get my shit. Okay, that boost is huge. I don't think I can really damage him from the front. I think I have to hit it. As dumb as that sounds, I think I have to hit this guy from the back. Again, I have some rerolls. I can afford to be picky with this. Okay, this is hull self-damage. I haven't taken anything hull related. So, I should probably take that. So this enemy seems like the other really red guy, the mines looking guy, like there's has spikes on him. I think this is a very similar strategy. You just want to kind of stay behind him a little bit. Okay, I don't like this situation. I'm going to go to the other side of the... Oh my goodness, I forgot he could do this. Bullet hell time, boys. Thank God for that reverse thruster upgrade I took earlier. It helped me dodging me a lot of this stuff. Oh my goodness. And I have to face tank through there. Gotta play this very carefully. My hull does not have very many upgrades to it right now, so... Wow, you're really doing like 3 attacks at the same time. Oh, my shield is dead. Stop spawning guys. he just keeps spawning soon. Okay, he's dead. That was rough. That's only about the 5th time I've actually killed that guy. I usually die to wave 60. Because that boss is annoying. I just played it really well this time, so... Oh, I probably missed, like, all of my damage on that. Ow, 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 ow. These enemies are not as bad as I thought they were originally. Mostly I thought they were scary because a projectile goes through the other side of the screen, and it's hard to dodge that, but it's really not that big of a deal if you kill them quickly. Which we seem to have been able to do here. Alright. Makes you larger, tougher, and slower. Plus hull, crash damage. Okay, I don't want crash damage. I want this one to get to that. Yeah, because this is minus thrust. I don't want minus thrust. Because I already have a lot of minus thrust when I'm firing, especially with siege weaponry. So... here we go. There's the core shielding I was looking for. I like that. I think that might be the best defensive upgrade. Just based on the stats it gives you. I mean, like, look at this thing. 20% damage... Yeah. 20% self-damage resistance. 20% armor stacks. Plus 5 base hold, plus 5 base shield. The good thing about plus base anything is, like, that gets multiplied by things like this that are plus 20% maximum hull. Now I get an extra hull just because I have one piece of extra hull just because of this upgrade, I guess. I mean, it's not that efficient, but... Hey, man. 1 HP is 1 HP. That might be all you survive with, you know? So... Oh, okay, he has friends. I gotta take care of his friends first. Come on, charge at me, charge at me. Minefield is so good for taking care of these things. I think the burning is actually doing a lot to them too. Okay, now that your buddies are gone, we can get in behind you here. Okay, remember the stabilizer. I forget all about that all the time. I'm not used to being this fast, so... Just gonna get in here on this guy. Bomber? I thought that was gonna kill him, honestly. I was doing a lot of damage. Alright. Oh, an elite is spawning. Okay. I have to take out this other... Oh, this is a really dangerous situation. It actually got rectified immediately. Wow. Thanks, Black Hole. That was really dangerous, and you just kind of cleaned that shit up for me. Probably the only time I've been actually thankful to see one of those. This is all stuff I'm not worried about at all. Swarmer construct guys do not phase me in the slightest. I know my shield almost dropped there, but that's not gonna be an issue. As you can see, we're taking care of this quite nicely. I'll get in here really quick and blow this guy up because that's annoying. Okay, this is a problem. These are problematic waves because I don't know how to dodge that. Alright, let's see what kind of bullshit we can get right now. Because I have 5 rerolls, I want to make sure I get something good. I really would like to see Mine Specialist, like this version except for mines. That would be really good. I want this. I'm speccing a lot on defense right now though. Like if you look at the last few upgrades I've taken, I haven't taken anything damage related in a long time. Oh. Absorption. I'll take that, I guess. Even though I know it just was talking about damage. Oh, I should probably pick up some more. but I get to do my damage for longer if I'm alive still. And I'm feeling pretty good about this, so... Alright, the real test is if I can get wave 100 boss. Because the last time that I was on this build, I did not do very well versus him. Or it, whatever. Doesn't really matter to me. Oh, that's an elite. Interesting. I haven't seen an elite version of those before. Oh god. Please. This is why I don't like these enemies. Come on, come on. Take out a couple of them. I gotta play the dodging game now. Until my shield recharges. Come on. You're almost dead. Hey, what's up, dude? Blink on him. Alright. This is the point in question. Wave 100. You know, this sounds like it'd be really good, but I'm not sure that it is. Because then I'm going to be taking shield self-damage as well when I get siege weaponry. None of these are good. Shield effect radius is cool, but it's just going to get me killed because my shield is actually going to drop more often with the reflector. I want the reflector to kind of stay the same size because if it's too big, then it's just going to reflect stuff that wasn't even close to hitting me, so... What do I do about this? I don't want any of these, though. Like, at all. Even if I never use the strafe, the thrust will be nice. And I'm gonna quickly check settings here. How do I do that? Left and right. Okay, I'm gonna do this and this instead, and you can be Q, E. Because I'm not turning with these, so I'd rather have my AD be the dodging. Might actually save me during this boss fight. So, who knows? See, that orb spam is why he kills me. Okay. He has a blink too, noted. He doesn't seem very afraid to use it otherwise. Ow, 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 ow. Lasers, lasers. Ow! Stop running into me. Stop it! I got my shield back. Ow. I'm trying to mine. Oh my goodness. You can see why this boss is problematic, right? Oh, look at all these enemies he's summoning. Okay, please. Please give me the power boost. I need the power boost. No. Oh my goodness. I have no idea what to do. I've only killed it. Ow, 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 ow. Stop it. He always is running into me and... Oh my goodness. I barely even did anything to him. That's a little frustrating. This boss is... It's my wall right now. Because even without the like really close range build, he's still really problematic. The only time I ever killed this guy was on a railgun build that was completely out of control. I may have killed him more than once, but it's just a... Wow. Look at all this shit that's going on. Like, he's got this mine that shoots lightning at you. It doesn't die unless you kill it. He's summoning these laser guys. He's shooting lasers at me. He can teleport. He can summon all of the plasma balls. Like, you really do have to have a variable build. Not getting the booster there from the train really messed me up. And he kept, like, running into me. I think that might be what I'm not sure what to do, is because he keeps running into me, and I'm not sure what to do about that. Because it bounces me around, and I lose all, like, it bounces me off the screen, and I have to, like, try to find where my guy is again, because he goes on the other side of the screen. But in any case, 47 minutes, not bad, not bad. 2,622. I think this is actually a new high score for me. It is. Well then, check that out. New high score on video. Even though some of these high scores I actually killed the boss, was this one, I think. No, that can't be right. Yeah, because I was only on wave 88. Which one is the one that I killed the boss? It was this one, but I was only on endless, and I had, like, that was, like, my second run before I started enabling difficulty mods. Yeah, I died to the boss here, died to the boss here, died to the boss here. Like, he really is kind of a problem for me. Oh, it's gotta figure out how to kill that thing. But, thanks for watching. This has been Nova Drift. I am Madeline Rose, and I will see you next time.